I'm Sarah Ganter, and you're watching Arts Alive Delaware. The Rehoboth Art League was founded in 1938 by Louise Corcoran. It was initially founded as sort of a summer artist retreat. We're located in coastal Delaware, so that region sees a lot of summer traffic from people who are vacationing. She saw the need for a sort of formalized network for artists, ones that came down from Wilmington, from Philadelphia, from Washington, D.C., just to provide them a space to share their work, teach each other, and learn from one another, and also exhibit their work. Well, 85 years later, we're really a year-round facility. We offer exhibitions, events, and an educational space for the community, and it's going on all the time, 7 days a week now. So we're just off the main avenue in Rehoboth Beach, a short walk from that, but really in a secluded, separate town called the town of Henlopen Acres. So we have 3.5 acres of property and operate 5 buildings, and that includes exhibition galleries, educational classes, and a pottery studio, a historic house, which also functions as a museum and exhibition space, and then we also maintain a fine art collection there. The Rehoboth Art League has a long history of community involvement. They really sort of depend on us in terms of classes. We offer classes year-round. Summertime is very busy for us. We offer children's camps morning and afternoon. We have members opportunity, members artists, or artist members of the Rehoboth Art League have special opportunities to sell their work in our galleries year-round. They can also participate in members' open studios. So that includes a pottery studio that they can use to work on their own. We have a life drawing group, the Howard Schroeder Sketch Group, which has been running for more than 50 years weekly. We also have a digital print studio for digital photographers as sort of a newer medium for them to explore. Lastly, we have a writers group that also meets weekly on campus. So there's a wide range of opportunities for members. The general public, there's also a lot to do on campus. They can visit the historic buildings. They can come to the galleries to see new exhibitions. The buildings are always free and open to the public, so there's no admission charge to experience the arts. Our membership encompasses not just artists, but supporters of the arts. If you're an artist, there are special benefits. You are eligible to apply for special exhibitions that we're hosting, juried shows, things like that. Member artists are also eligible to sell their work year-round in our galleries, so we like to provide that avenue for supporting artists, practicing artists with a stream of income. They're also eligible to come to our members' open studios, and they're also eligible to be on the artist roster, which is part of our website. So we do direct a lot of public traffic to the website where they can be represented with a link to their own website or their email contact if someone's looking for a specific kind of art. I would say collaborations are sort of at the heart of the Art League's mission. Well, literally it is, but we do a lot of work with partner organizations. The top example that I can think of would be through our Arts Outreach program. We send Art League instructors out across Sussex County to teach free arts classes to underserved communities. So these are ones that do not have easy access to the arts. That was developed years ago in response to some of the public funding cuts to arts in public schools, and we are still running that today. So that involves a lot of partner organizations. So we collaborate with First State Community Action Agency on that, which is a poverty fighting group, and we work with their Georgetown branch. The Arts Outreach program also works with Easter Seals, Salvation Army, Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA of Delaware, so you can get a sense of how we get that done. We also have a new partnership with Habitat for Humanity that we're just sort of rolling out this year. We're very excited about, and this is an opportunity for us to provide a new original piece of artwork to a new homeowner as part of the homeowning experience. We feel strongly about giving everyone access to sort of inspiration in their life and having artwork in their homes. So we're excited about that one. I get a lot of questions from people coming to the Rehoboth Art League about membership saying, well, I'm not an artist, so I always try to emphasize that you don't have to be an artist to be a member of the Art League. That supports our general operations year round, and it's a really important part of sustenance for us. So I would encourage people to get involved as a member. You'll get information about all of our exhibitions and free things that are happening. You'll get advance notice about events. You get first crack at some of the class registrations, which are very popular. So I would emphasize that being a member is not just for artists, it's for the wider community that wants to see these sorts of things available. People that interact with the Art League, there's a wide spectrum of people doing that. There's a very young person in Georgetown who has never been able to hold a paintbrush before, and we provide them that opportunity. I'm thinking of another person who has really used the Art League as a launching pad for her artistic career, and that's Rebecca Rawbacher. She's been involved at the Art League for decades. She used to participate as an artist in our outdoor show, which she would set up her tent, show her artwork, sell to people. She's now at the point in her career where her pieces are in the Delaware Art Museum, the Biggs Museum, the state of Delaware has pieces of hers, and the Art League itself just acquired a piece of hers. So she really sees the Art League as a community resource and a way she's been able to launch her career through exhibition opportunities, through showcasing her work at events. It's sort of been important for the whole life cycle of her artistic career. Art's impact in my own life is significant. Both of my parents were artists, and I grew up in Wilmington, so I took classes at the Delaware Art Museum, and we would vacation downstate and go to the Rehoboth Art League. We would always hit the big August outdoor show, so that was sort of a highlight of the vacation week, was to go to the Art League. That event I'm now running, and that sees about 8,000 people come through over the course of 2 weekends. So growing up, I can really appreciate what it takes to put that together for the community. I enjoyed it when I was young, but it's a whole different perspective working with 140 artists from across the nation who are coming in to showcase their artwork in coastal Delaware.
Hi, I'm Cassie Alexander.
And I'm Eric Mills.
And you're watching
Arts
Arts
Alive
Alive Delaware. Delaware Shakespeare's mission is to bring people together from all walks of life to celebrate our shared humanity. And our favorite way to do that is through Shakespeare's plays.
We really are trying to serve the whole community. It's really one of our aims, our goals, our missions, is to really serve the whole community. And we do that through our different programming. We have everything from our community tour, which goes to libraries and schools and community centers and prisons and so forth throughout the area. As well as we do things like readings where we invite the community to come. And we do them all up and down Delaware. Go south to the libraries, but come up here in Wilmington. So we really try to reach as many people as we can. We did a couple of shows we've done recently in Rodney Square, which really allows people in the area to come from all over. And they have been really wonderful experiences where we really got to reach, I think, people that we don't necessarily reach in Rockwood Park, but we're really expanding that and trying to go further. And so that's really one of the things that we strive to do.
Probably the program we do that is most successful at demystifying Shakespeare is our community tour. And it's a really special, intimate performance that comes into a non-theater space. It's in cafeterias and gymnasiums and conference rooms and multi-purpose rooms, and plays in the round. So audience members are hearing Shakespeare's language from an actor who stands maybe 10 feet away. And there are no lighting effects. There's very little technological support. It's really just the poetry and the artists telling the story and the audience members who come with an open heart to receive it. Something that I think is excellent to add in, and I love that Del Shakes does this, is that in the lawn at Rockwood, we do seating based on the height of your seating device. Del Shakes is bring your own blanket or lawn chair, and then there's a section at the front of the audience for people who are on a picnic blanket, and then kind of lower beach chairs a little bit further back, and then full lawn chairs, so that you really have the best chance to get to see something. And that is really the work of our excellent volunteer usher team, who come in and really give everyone their own little pocket of lawn to experience the show from. And it feels like home. You have your little picnic set up and watch the whole show. The kid in front of me for Macbeth was talking to one of the witches, and he was eating some gummy candies. And the actor playing the witch said, "What are you eating?" And he said, "Oh, they're sour kids," because they were Sour Patch Kids. And then as the actor walked away, the kid turns around and says, "I said the right thing to the witch." Being at the mercy of the light and the weather, I think, is always a unifying experience. And when we're outside, we're in the same world, and that is partly the world of the play and the story that the play is telling, but it's also we're here in this lawn together. So if a big bird flies over, we all notice and acknowledge the magic of that. And if that happens to be at a moment that works in the show, it just gives you goosebumps. So there are really fun moments of synchronicity that you can never expect, but that sort of happen organically because we're all in the world engaged in this shared act of storytelling, and also engaged in being in the world.
Yeah, there's something, it is magical about being on stage outdoors. There are actors who love it and actors who don't love it, but I certainly love it. And there's a connection, especially I think at Rockwood, the way we do it with the audience that is very palpable, and it's just a wonderful thing. We really gear these performances towards engaging the audience the whole time. And then, the fun of, as Cassie was saying, the fun of things like, a dog runs through, across the stage and you're in the middle of doing something. I saw Macbeth last Thursday night, and we had to stop the show for about 20 minutes right at the beginning, right after they just started. And so when we started that up again, one of the first questions that the witches ask each other is, "What were you doing?" And the witch said, "Stopping the rain." And the audience just everyone was just so enwrapped by, and we were just sucked right into that world again. And that's the kind of thing that happens on this stage. There are these just magical moments that occur because we're all in this together.
During the pandemic, we had the opportunity to present what did we call it, a monologue tour here. There was a performance here at the Delaware Art Museum that was sort of a wandering exhibition of Shakespeare monologues paired with pieces in the sculpture garden, and it was sort of a fun, holistic experience. And we were so lucky that our friends at the Art Museum wanted to host us for that. I'm trying to think. Oh, the DSO collaboration.
Yeah, this year we worked with the symphony, right? Doing what was the piece that we did with them?
The Soldier's Tale.
The Soldier's Tale, right? So the symphony played, and we had 3 actors who told the story, and it was a wonderful collaboration. We were at the library down in southern Delaware doing Lucy, is it? Lucy. And so we try to collaborate with many of the other arts entities in the area, and it's oftentimes some of the best stuff. We also did other art entities and other businesses. So we did a collaboration with one of the local breweries, and we did a collaboration with one of the eateries in the area. But it's something that we really strive to do and kind of keep building it as we go. Well, like I said, we have this wonderful volunteer group, right? Like for our summer shows, come out and be an usher, take tickets, all that good stuff. But they're all part of it. You really get involved. But we're always doing events where we have people come. We do readings at times at some of our art galleries. We'll do readings at libraries, and we always have people who kind of usher and help with those. So, but there's also, you know, always just a chance to kind of come and see what we're doing. We you know, our productions and our readings and so forth are always open to the public, and we always encourage people to come and see what we're doing. We do these very innovative kind of things. We did a lot of, we did a series called Beyond Shakespeare last year, where we were doing The Tempest, and so we read Césaire's A Tempest, which is another version of The Tempest written by a French, a black French from one of the islands, a wonderful writer. And so his take on that same story was really compelling. And so, you know, we had a whole audience come in for that too. So we have a lot of opportunities for people to kind of get involved and be a part of it.
Yeah, sometimes we invite audiences to come to us, particularly for our summer festival at Rockwood Park. You can come join us. And then our community tour that travels around the state, we come to you. We come to your local library, or we'll be at a community center in your town. And we would love to see people at the shows, absolutely. And all of that information is available at our website. I think the arts are what makes life worth living, gives us flavor, gives us an opportunity to live within our own lives and experience more deeply, and also to step into someone else's experience and to have empathy for that. And theater is particularly a great tool for empathy and cultivating empathy in community. So I invite people to come and experience theater. Come give Shakespeare a try, even if you had a bad experience in high school. We all did, and sometimes it feels like, oh, it will be like eating my spinach. It'll be good for me, but I won't enjoy it. And our job is to bring the joy. If you will come, then we will bring the joy.
Yeah, and I think, you know, the arts are, and specifically here in Delaware, it's what makes Delaware unique, or one of the things that makes Delaware unique. And it's a way of connecting, you know, people with people. So, you know, we reach out and we kind of bring people together. And it's about the community, as Cassie was saying. It's about community and bringing people together and creating something for ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I mean Greater Delaware.
Hi, my name is Shaishika, and you're watching Arts Alive Delaware. As it relates to CCAC's role in Delaware's art community, CCAC is Delaware's premier arts organization. We provide a robust dance program, a robust theater program, as well as a robust music program. Our goal is to get our students ready for major schools like Cap Calloway, Juilliard, other arts organizations around the country, and even seek out professional musicianship or professional dance opportunities or professional theater opportunities. That is our goal, but also our goal is to heal this community through the arts. So CCAC serves a wide range of people. And while we serve people from all economic backgrounds, we mainly serve the underserved community. That is our mission. A typical year of programming looks similar to many different arts organizations. Our students come in, well, they register beginning in August. They come in September. If you walk into CCAC's halls, you'll see little people running around in tutus. You'll see students excited about their drama teacher, Ms. Salimata. You'll see our students with guitars or on their backs going down the stairs. You'll see a very, very vibrant community. CCAC serves a wide age range from ages 3 to 103 or 93, or if you could walk into CCAC's doors, we welcome you to come in. As I said before, we have a wonderful theater program, we have a wonderful dance program. You can see our work programs like our winter recital, our June recital, but we also sponsor events like Carols in Color, literary cafes, certain artists. Just like last September, we served an amazing artist. Her name is Christina Cultural, and we were extremely excited to bring the community that event, to be able to have the opportunity to see an amazing artist, and then to know that we have our own artists right there in the building that can help our students become exactly what Christina Cultural is, an amazing musician, an amazing artist who can do that as a profession. I've been at CCAC for now 11 years. And that is a long time, let me tell you. But in those 11 years, I've been able to see a wide range of students come through our doors with a range of abilities. And it's been amazing to see their growth, their development in the arts. And we've had students that have come in at ages 4 and 5 and start in our early childhood movement class and progress into our daddy-daughter class, and even become now teachers themselves in our organization. It's just been an amazing thing to watch, and it lets CCAC know that we make an amazing impact in the community because we follow them from that age even until adulthood. And to see some of our students even dancing with greats like Drake is an amazing thing, and it speaks to the programming that CCAC provides. CCAC is definitely more than just an organization. We are a community, and that is important because I believe that students in every field benefit, people in general benefit when they feel that relationship and they feel that connection. And I believe that because CCAC, we operate as a community, our students, and sometimes just even their families, they may not have even taken classes there, but they've come for events, or they've come to talk to our staff, or received any resources from our family services coordinator. They feel connected, and it's extremely important because we impact several lives and have impacted several lives that way because of that connection. So CCAC, we are big on collaboration, and we have collaborated with several arts organizations here in Delaware, and we continue to do that. One of the ways, or some of the ways, that we do that is through our artist connections, sending artists into different areas, different schools, so that different students and different programs can experience what we at Christina have to offer. We also collaborate through different events and programming, so we might sponsor programming with another organization. And then also there's times when there are other arts organizations that will use our space, and we partner with them in that regard as well. So the general public can get involved with CCAC a number of ways. Of course, you can register, and that's on ccacde.org. You can register, put together your own portal, register for all of the classes that we provide, one being our male jazz class. I think you guys should come out. But also, you can also get involved by being a donor. by sponsoring a family, getting involved by coming to our events. One of our upcoming events is our Soul of the City festival that'll be happening just in this September. Also our literary cafe. Coming to those events, donating to our endeavors, that's how you can get involved. The general public should definitely support the arts in Delaware. The arts in Delaware is extremely important. The arts everywhere is important. The arts has a way of healing, and even research shows the importance of the arts on brain development. So it's important that everyone takes a deep concern about ensuring that the arts is a priority in Delaware, in schools, in organizations. The arts heals. I became involved in the arts at a very early age. I come from a very musical family, and I think everyone in my family on my mom's side still sings to this day. So that it was something and is something that is ingrained in me. But coming here to Delaware and becoming a part of an amazing organization like Christina Cultural Arts Center has taught me a lot about myself. It's also taught me about what I can do through the arts. It's shown me how the arts can help a 3-year-old, it can help a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old to exceed and be kindergarten ready. It has also shown me how the arts can connect and bring people together as family and unify us. So the arts has made a great impact on me personally in helping to heal me in several ways. CCAC has a great commitment to Delaware's families. We see value in servicing the entire family using the arts. We understand that the impact that the arts can make on a community. We have families who come to our center not just because they want to understand how to get their kids in point shoes, you know. They come to have that community, that support around them, understanding that they have this larger body of people, this village that will be there to help them in any way that we can. CCAC has proven time and time again that we do not just educate the child or the adult in the arts, but we service the entire family through other programming like our internship program, our after-school program, our early childhood education arts academy program. We ensure that the entire family understands that CCAC cares. Come see us, come join us, and you will not be disappointed by what you find in those walls. And don't be intimidated when you walk in. You will find the family, the community, the village that you were looking for.